What's up, guys? Adil Marquez 702 here, making a very special discussion video on Kingdom Hearts 3 and Kingdom Hearts 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. So, it is finally time for me to discuss what these two games really mean to me and what hype levels I'm at when it comes to these two games. Because, guys, like I told you in the past, or maybe I didn't tell you, but I am, once again, a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. I've played at least some of the games. I haven't played all of the games. However, I have seen a lot of videos and playthroughs on the games in the past, and this Kingdom Hearts series is just one that really touches my heart. For one reason, I just really love the Kingdom Hearts series because of its emotional hold on you, and also its amazing gameplay when it comes to the battle system, and just the storyline in most of their games is just amazing in general. So that's the reason why I love the Kingdom Hearts series, and the reason why I keep on watching these amazing trailers featuring these games. So, as you all can see displayed on the page here, we are getting a trailer for the 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, and I'm pretty sure this is the part in which they show off the different attributes for that mobile game, because I believe there was a Kingdom Hearts game on a mobile device for Japan in which they actually had these little separate symbols, and you could do this character creation thing, and there was this whole story behind it, and lots of people who are in the English region obviously don't even know what it's about because it was Japan only. So that was one thing that I was really curious about when I first saw this and reacted to on camera, was what was this all about? And I mean, I guess the only way to find out was to see that game that was on the mobile device about the whole storyline. And they also show, like I said in the 2.8 trailer, a remastered version of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, which was it was actually originally on the 3DS, which was, oh my god, it was an amazing game. And considering the fact they're actually going to be making a remixed version of it is fantastic to me, because it already looked great on the 3DS, but now it's going to be getting that nice crisp visual on the PS4, Xbox One. So I'm very excited to be seeing all this for myself. And another thing, like I said, this is also mainly about Kingdom Hearts 3. So what we're going to be doing is actually skipping to the part in which they show off Kingdom Hearts 3 and the gameplay here, because that's kind of the main thing that I've been interested in this whole time. So that's in development, and now they actually show when Sora walks out there, and these amazing visuals. I cannot get over it. I just love the way the visuals look on PS4, and they actually have a very, very obvious motion blur look too. It looks amazing. So here's the gameplay of it. The main thing I want to discuss about, though, is the release info for the game, and also the release info for 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, as both of these games have been talked about somewhat. I mean, the remix game has been only talked about since, I believe, December. I believe so, yeah, I believe December, or maybe a little bit earlier than that. I believe it was a little earlier, in which they actually decided to announce that there was going to be a 2.8 chapter prologue in the last of them all, So I believe that was announced a little over a year ago, but Kingdom Hearts 3 was actually announced in 2013, which was a lot longer. And considering that we don't even have a proper release date for it is kind of concerning, but at the same time, I can understand why Square Enix wants to take as much time as possible developing this game to make it most likely one of the best games on PS4, and in general, one of the best Kingdom Hearts games they've ever made. So I can definitely tell that they're putting a lot of effort and work into this one game, because look at this. The gameplay looks so crisp. The motion blur is so obvious here. The visuals are amazing, and just the battle system, it resembles a lot of Kingdom Hearts 2, which a lot of fans actually loved a lot more than just Kingdom Hearts 1's gameplay. Because Kingdom Hearts 1 was basically just a regular battle system, to where it was a 3-hit combo and then you finish off the enemy. Or maybe a little bit more than that, but it wasn't as invasive and engaging as Kingdom Hearts 2, the way that battle system was. Because in Kingdom Hearts 2, you could just go swinging at your Keyblade at these Heartless and Nobodies, and you could have all these fancy tricks, and I don't know, you could be in the air for like I don't know, like up 20 feet in the air and just attacking an enemy. It's crazy the way Kingdom Hearts 2's battle system worked. It was just so crazy and engaging, like I said. So that's one thing that I really loved about Kingdom Hearts 2, the way the battle system worked, and the story really connected the series together, because now it just left people waiting. Because if you all don't know, Kingdom Hearts 2, at the end, if you actually manage to complete it, during the credits and after the credits roll, you can actually see the scene in which they show off Terra, Aqua, and Ventus, which basically foreshadow the events of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. So it all, Kingdom Hearts 2 really connected all these pieces together, and it also pieced the secret boss in Kingdom Hearts 1, to where you actually end up fighting Xemnas at one point. Because if you manage to get to the secret boss, you actually end up fighting this hooded figure, and that also connected the pieces to that. So it makes a lot of sense the way Kingdom Hearts 2 actually pieced all these scenes from other games beforehand. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I think Kingdom Hearts 2 is actually my favorite one out of them all, because it really connected all the storyline pieces together, or maybe not all of them, but at least most of them, so it actually made sense. And just the battle system, once again, is fantastic. But let's actually go into a little bit more detail as for the release dates, because I actually have 2 pages right here. Me kind of being concerned about these release date info. Let's actually go ahead and get into the release info as for when should these games be released. So what we're going to be doing is actually, you guys can't see it, so I'm going to go ahead, and you guys can't really see my face that well, but let's see if I can actually do this right. So you guys can see like half my face now. Oh wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. Oh god. Okay, so if we bring it a little bit over here, you guys can see the side screen right there. And you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to go in full screen. I will be right back, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So, as you all can see, oh wait, can you see it? No, I'm not sure. I don't think you guys can see. I don't think you guys can see it. But okay, I might as well just tell you all. So the release date info for, let's actually go to 1.5. So this was a while back once Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix was actually announced. Or not announced, but when it came out. So let's see. For Japan, the game came out in March of 2013, March 14th to be exact. And in North America, their game released on September 10th, 2013. So I guess you can tell that they weren't that separated from each other. I mean, it was only a few months. I guess it was from the middle of the year to kind of near the end of the year in which 1.5 Remix was kind of released. And obviously we have Europe's release. It was all the same thing. So my one question is, how long is it going to take for Kingdom Hearts 3 to be released in Japan? Because I believe I remember from this one article that one of the developers of the game was talking about, like, how Kingdom Hearts 3, for Japan at least, after the trailer was talked about, the Jump Festa trailer, if you guys can obviously see right here, let's actually go ahead and maybe skip a little bit. So, okay, let's actually go to where the gameplay stops. I really am curious. Okay, so this is where it comes, right? So we're gonna pause just a second. See, look, now in development. That's what it says for the English trailer. Now, if you were to look at the, Japan trailer, which I can't pull up right now because I'm in another window. But if you actually pull up the Japan trailer, or Japanese trailer for this one, basically, it shows that I think it was around 2017 in which Japan is going to have their release for Kingdom Hearts 3. So, considering that it's going to be in 2017 in which the Japanese version is going to be released, we have a very long way to go until North America, Europe, and also, what was that other country? I totally forgot. But it's going to be a very long time until we actually get any confirmation on which the English version is going to be released. Because at least the Japanese trailer actually got something to where it was a little bit more specific than now in development. Now, don't quote me on this, because this is what I believe. I don't think this is actually true, but I don't know if this is true or not, but I think they did actually say that it was targeted for 2017. So, like I said, considering that they're going to be doing it in 2017 instead of like a sooner release date, I am seriously hoping that, Kingdom Hearts 3 is at least released a little bit after, after the Japanese release, and I'm actually hoping that Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be released maybe earlier in Japan, like earlier 2017, so that way Kingdom Hearts 3 for America and Europe can be released maybe a few months after, or maybe like 6 or 7 months after, so that way we can still get it in the same year. Because if we were going to have it in 2018 or maybe even 2019, I think that'd be a little bit too crazy how long the development's going to take. Because one thing that Kingdom Hearts is known for, or maybe just Square Enix itself, one thing that they're known for is actually taking forever with their game development. So, considering that we don't even have any confirmation of any sort for when the game's supposed to be released, since it only says now in development, it actually gets you kind of concerned, because now it's like it's going to be released maybe 3 years later, or maybe 2 years actually. So, yeah. And let's actually take a look at the 2.5 release info. So it says right here, it says right here that the release date for Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix for Japan was October 2nd, 2014, and then not a month after, I'm totally giving you guys wrong information, but for North America and Europe and the other countries like that, it was released on December 2nd for 2014. So you can obviously tell that these games were not really that far apart from each other as for the release info. So that kind of gets me wondering if 2.8 Final Prologue, or Final Chapter Prologue, will be released like in the same fashion. Maybe we'll get the Chapter Prologue in 2016, maybe late 2016, maybe around September, October-ish, and maybe a few months after that, I'm going to assume it's December or maybe even early 2017, like January, is when 2.8 Remix is going to be released in North America and Europe. So that kind of is easier to figure out, but Kingdom Hearts 3 is kind of just a mystery all in itself, because you don't know when exactly this is going to be released, since this is a little bit longer of development than I thought it would be. So I guess I can end off this video here, guys, because I already had a lot to talk about, and I guess I could just have this play as for right now. But yeah, like I said, I'm a huge fan of the Kingdom Hearts series. Like, I've played a lot of the games. I played Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Dream Drop Distance, that was a good game. I have played Recoded, 358 over 2 days. You know, all these amazing Kingdom Hearts games that are classics in my heart. I've played all these games. I'm a huge fan once again, and it's just, I don't know, I'm just kind of worried about this. Like, I don't know how long it's going to take for Square Enix to just finish with the team development, not the team development, but with the development of this game. Because I'm not so worried about 2.8, like I said. I'm not so worried about that development, because it's going to take like a little easier time because of that. Because like I said, the trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3 is not even translated in English yet. So that's when you know that this game is still being worked on heavily upon in Europe and North America. So we're going to have a long way to go until we actually get our hands on this game, or maybe just even a confirmation on when it's going to be released. But until then, guys, thank you all so much for watching this discussion video on Kingdom Hearts 3 and 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. If you all did enjoy it and want to keep on seeing more, please make sure to show your love and support and smash that like button for me. Always means a lot to me. And make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, in case you want to see more of these discussions whenever they're uploaded. But anyway, guys, thanks so much again for watching, and I will see you all next time. Peace, Marquettes. Stay awesome.